you ready to be entertained? Let's go!
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale. Do you see the road? I'm out to my soul. And tell me the size whenever the smoke clear out of my face. And my picture perfect. Do I look fine?
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale. Do you see the road? I'm out to my soul. And tell me the size whenever the...
Welcome back, y'all. We're getting into The Walking Dead. This is season 6, episode 5. I'm excited to be getting into this episode. What's really interesting is I just realized I'm pretty close to catching up to where I am here on the Patreon side of things over there on YouTube. So I've been dropping reactions very quickly of The Walking Dead, and now I need to slow down. I need to slow down because I need to make sure that the Patreon family is ahead of the YouTube family. No shade, no shade, but that's just how we do things around here. I'm enjoying the fact that I was able to, since I wasn't on YouTube for 3 months, I was able to catch up and get ahead of everything that I'm dropping over there on YouTube. It's just better that way, I feel, and you guys get to see all of this stuff and enjoy not only seeing it here full reaction on the Patreon side of things, but then seeing it on YouTube. And when I do edit it, I obviously now recently I've been getting more into my edits and learning how to edit a little bit better for the YouTube bots to stop botting on me, if that makes any sense. You guys understand content creator terminology. We're all going through it. So anyways, this episode with still frame looking like, I don't know who this person is screaming with a bunch of walkers. Is that Rick? That might be Rick. I don't know who that is. But still frame is letting me know that we're getting to where we were currently. Oh, maybe we're getting right into where Glenn was murdered by the walkers. I know that the last episode, a lot of people were saying that wasn't really their favorite episode. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did enjoy that episode and I liked seeing why. Why am I yelling at you guys? I'm like, why? But seeing why Morgan was the way he was, it makes us understand the character more better. More better is not the perfect way to say that. Understand the character better than before us getting that episode. So we do need the backstory of every story to understand where that person is going, where they feel like their switch has turned, and that's kind of how I feel. That's why I really like those episodes, because I feel like that in real life, right? We go by people all the time. You guys watch content creators over there on YouTube, or you deal with your work friends, your family life, but everybody is the way they are or view things differently, because there's always a story and then there's a backstory behind that story. Does that make any sense? We're all created very innocent, and then as life progresses, there has been these blocks that make us who we are currently. So that's how I view Morgan, and although I don't agree, I want to be very clear. I want to agree that I agree with most people that feel like Morgan is just an irritation at this moment, where he's like not killing people. He's like, we gotta find hope. Didn't he hold one of the wolves inside in the basement, inside this sanctuary kind of place? Like, everything that he's doing makes absolutely no sense for this particular moment that we're in. Once again, I understand all the people that love and feel like that they should never lose their human side. Unfortunately, if there's a bunch of zombies eating people and then there's people killing people and trying to one-up other people, you need to leave humanity alone a little bit. You can love the people that love you, but at the end of the day, shoot everybody else in the effing face. Right in the head, just for better reference. So, point of this is, the intro's too long. I need to get into this reaction. And thirdly, if y'all ever come across me and we're in a zombie apocalypse, don't get near me. Just leave me alone, because clearly I'm gonna be shooting some of y'all. Love y'all. Be on my side or be out. I would never go through none of this. And if somebody started being like Morgan, or even how Glenn was, and that's why Glenn is now eaten alive. I was about to say something else, but it was a little too graphic. But now he's been eaten alive. That's because y'all want to keep playing around. If he killed Ratatouille, he wouldn't be where he was, trapped on top of a box or garbage can, whatever it was, and then got knocked down. Child, please. Anyways, we're not gonna relive that moment. We're probably gonna relive it right now. next to the how the harvest gets harder or some shit. Let's get into this, y'all. So without further ado, let's jump into The Walking Dead and find out exactly what the show has got to give. Oh God, I don't want to see this. This lady who hid as everybody was dying. R. Monroe? And they just came in there to kill, didn't they?
He said if you got stuck, you can find a way to save us.
Oh, that's Rick running from those zombies. They gotta light them on fire or something. I can't believe Rick got out of there. That's crazy.
You can hear it. Some of you saw it. They got back here. I know you're scared. You haven't seen anything like this.
Hey, Dina.
We're safe for now.
Who are these people?
We reinforced it just in case. Either way, the wall's gonna hold together. Can you, the others, they're gonna be back.
They're gonna be back.
Glenn and Nicholas are gonna walk back through the front gate after. They know what they're doing. Keep noise to a minimum. Pull our blinds at night. Even better, keep the lights out. And try to make this place as quiet as a graveyard. See if they move on.
This place is a graveyard.
It is.
The quarry broke open, and those walkers were heading this way. The plan that Rick put into place stopped that from happening.
Oh God, he's spitting. It makes me want to
Half of them
cry.
away. I was out there recruiting with Daryl, try to get into a cannery and scavenge. Daryl wanted to keep looking for people.
Oh, I'm so sad.
We did what I wanted. We wound up in a trap set by those people, and I lost my pack. Those people who attacked us, they found their way back here because of me.
They already don't like him.
There'll be more to talk about.
Yeah, you dumb mother.
Anna?
This guy. She's a Walking Dead without being dead. Did she stab him in the head? Her in the head? I think so. Shot in the head, I think. By the way, just for FYI purposes only, and what I'm not gonna do is stop this video that much. I know like I like to talk during my reactions, but the last reaction I just edited, I talked way too much. It was irritating for me to watch. But quick 1 to the 2 to the 2 to the 3. If anybody, I will say this until I'm blue in the face. If anybody has ever smelled a lot of blood before, like a lot of blood, like what this would be, you know blood is one of the worst smells. It will make you throw up all over the place. My Nana had surgery because she had cancer at this time. So she had surgery to take out the, was it cancer? I think it was cancer or tumors. It was potentially be cancer, something of that nature. But she had surgery that was right here. She ended up staying in, and I was young at this time, and I had bunk beds. She ended up staying at our house to recover. She slept on the bottom bunk and I slept on the top bunk. She must have moved some way while she was sleeping and the stitches broke, and I woke up to the smell of blood and I was like, ugh, what is that? What is that? It was my Nana. My Nana was bleeding out in her sleep. She got up, went to the bathroom, and it was just tracks of blood. Or I know this might be graphic, but tracks of blood, and then she was sitting on the toilet and it was horrible. So she was bleeding for a long time. She didn't even know it. Anyways, the point of the conversation is she survived, don't worry. But that smell of blood was so bad that this lady just dragging this other body, plus that's a whole body. So you can only, I would be throwing up all or projectile vomiting. I know. If you found me attractive, you no longer do. But I would be projectile vomiting all over the floors, all over the walls. You wouldn't be able to even stop me from getting sick. So I know that, you know, this isn't supposed to be real life, but ugh, it's absolutely disgusting. And this would just, all of this would change me, obviously. And change you too. He's not shot in the head. He is. Oh, he is shot in the head. There he is.
Don't.
We don't bury
Killers inside the walls.
We aren't going out there. So what do?
We wait.
Just leave the bodies outside your backyard.
2 meals out of this. We have to ration now.
Can't spend whatever time I have left watching my family starve.
All right, Olivia, I just don't see the point.
That's horrible.
Hey, stop! We need to make it last if we're gonna survive.
Why don't you go make sure the gate's closed, Spencer?
That truck, outside the walls, it'd be inside if it wasn't for me.
Yeah. Good job, Spencer.
Where were you, Bruce?
Yeah, Bruce. You fatty. I'm not fat shaming.
We'll all look back at this moment right now as when we destroyed this place.
Now put down your freaking, stuffing, whatever that is. You guys are disgusting. I need my pork and beans, or else the world is gonna end. Yeah, girl, what's going on with you, girl? Glenn's dead. All the people were killed? Why did they put their names? How do they know they're dead? Just because they're not here?
You're going out. You lower them off the wall, a good distance apart, maybe spin them. Now you're gearing up.
Thank you.
Just waiting for dark, right?
Oh my God, she's gonna...
What happens when you twist an ankle jumping down?
She won't.
I can't let you do this.
Try to stop her.
You can't stop me.
I promise you can't.
I'm going to help you,
Oh God.
and I know a safer way out.
I'm not gonna look forward to Maggie finding out Glenn is dead. I just don't want to see it. Was her husband killed last episode? Was it 2 episodes ago? You drew a plan for something that's not gonna happen.
Spencer?
Yeah. My bad.
Are you drunk?
Getting there.
This came from the pantry. You stole it?
I wouldn't call it that.
So what you told everyone?
Was BS?
That was just bullshit?
No. If they all went in and raided the pantry and everyone knew it, then that would be the end. One person and no one ever would know. But why not me? I stopped that little run at the bank. I deserve a reward. One last celebration. We're all gonna be dead real soon.
Damn it, Spencer!
Me?
You're the reason we're so screwed. You made us this way. We were never safe here. You just wanted to dream. What happened? To Dad? To Aiden? That's all you.
Oh God, Spencer's horrible.
You okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
Have you seen Enid?
Not since I saw her with you.
I think she went over the wall just before the herd came and...
Well, what makes you think she isn't dead?
Come on, man. I'll go find her. Just need your help. If you maybe climb up...
I'm not helping you, Carl.
It's for Enid. Your friend.
My girlfriend. I told her there's bad people out there and that it's stupid and dangerous.
Not if you know what you're doing.
Carl, you're not going out there.
Back off!
What is happening? Carl! Oh my God.
I'll tell your dad. He'll go out there to find you, then other people will too. And then somebody's gonna die. You saved my life and now I'm saving yours.
Carl don't care. Okay, 20 minutes in, and I already know I'm gonna be pissed off this episode. So I'm gonna not really talk that much because what I'm not gonna do is ruin my energy for this show. I'm not doing it. These characters, every single last one, is nails on a chalkboard for me. We got Aaron, is that his name? Go with Maggie, who you know Maggie will leave you high and stranded in trying to find Glenn. I do understand where she's coming from. I get it. Maybe I'll do one of these. This is the midway mark of the whole episode, so this is my long little spew. So, midway mark of the episode. Oh, I should do that from now on. Just a midway mark and then like and then an outro, right? Comment down below. Do you like that idea? So midway mark, back to this. We got, so Aaron and Maggie's gonna go do that. Maggie's probably gonna ditch him and leave him. When Maggie finds out, if she finds Glenn's body, if he turned to a walker, and she sees, that's gonna be horrible. I don't want to see that part of the episode or the next episode, whenever it is that she finds Glenn, because she's gonna find Glenn, and that's gonna be the closure of Glenn's whole story. And then we have the storyline between Carl. You know Carl and his whatever this is, the swoosh. We're gonna call him Carl Swoosh. He's now gonna go find this girl who's been gone for like what, 2? I thought she pieced out 2 episodes. Oh, that was because we had Morgan's story in the last episode, so we didn't really get up to date what was going on. But she's gone. Obviously, there's a herd outside. Everybody now wants to ditch the village and go off to do these sideline missions. So now Carl's gonna go find this girl who pieced out and left them high and stranded. So now we got that dumb shit. And then what else is some dumb shit that's going on? I think that's it right now. Where's Carol? I don't really remember where Carol is, but we haven't seen her yet. Regardless, I feel like, and then we got Spencer doing his dumb shit. This is one of those episodes that's gonna make you like hate life. So let me prepare myself. I'm prepared. Let's go. Oh, this lady. Damn, that's so scary.
Sorry, got away from me.
You're still here? Won't tell you you're being brave either.
He hasn't woken up, his wound's infected. I don't know what the hell to do, so it doesn't really matter what I'm being.
Yeah, but you're still here.
Why are you here?
My head hurts.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad?
I'm lying. I'm just checking on you.
Clueless on the floor.
You're helping make things better.
I think he's gonna die. And I'm so scared about what's happening in here that I can't think about what's happening out there. I just want him to live and for the roamers to go away and for a doctor to show up at the gate so I can go back to my apartment and keep reading War and Peace.
He's not dead yet.
I don't know about that.
I like this
It's not
character.
like I don't feel it. Yeah, being afraid sucks.
Tara comes in, tries to make people feel better, but not really. And then pieces. Where's her little son? The weirdo. She slit her wrist. Do we know that lady?
Go ahead, blonde lady.
I used to not want to see the way things are. This is what life looks like now.
Mm-hmm.
We have to see it. We have to fight it. If we don't fight, we die.
She's everywhere, that lady. She was just inside reading a book.
I thought you said we weren't going over.
We're not. We're going under. Leads to a sewer. It was part of the old neighborhood that was here before they built this up. It'll take us under the wall and hopefully past the walkers.
Thanks. I'm going on my own from here.
Maggie.
No.
Just let her go.
I can't watch more names go up on that wall.
And he always like tries to stop somebody,
alive,
but doesn't at the same time.
If he's alive, he needs my help. That's why I'm doing this. And if he's dead, I don't want to be waiting on him. None of this is your fault. You don't need to do this.
Yes, Maggie, he's coming. Let's go. He told you 4 times he's gonna help you. Shut up.
I haven't been down here since the beginning. This ladder must have fallen a long time ago.
What is that?
I'm okay. The ladder caught me.
You would have been D-E-A-D, dead.
Thank you.
They haven't even gotten far.
This could need stitches. Aaron, just go back.
Oh.
Yes.
Maggie, I am not going to listen to you every 5 seconds saying, help me. Go back.
Fuck. Go back. I got back. I got back. But you could do this every, like, 5 steps? Girl, I am not gonna listen to this. I'm not listening to this every 5 seconds of her telling him to go back. He's not gonna go back. And if he goes back, you're dead. You and your Tomb Raider outfit, girl. Stop saying it. Don't be annoying. I've been on your side for like a season. Wait until she finds out Glenn is dead. Lord help us all. This character is gonna lose her ever-living mind. I'm sorry, y'all. I haven't eaten, so yeah, I know. But Maggie is so irritating. I said I wasn't gonna stop this so much, but this character, she just won't shut up. Girl, we get it. He's not going back. He's not going back, girl. He's not going back. He wants to bleed. He wants to have stitches. He wants to help you. He wants you both, Dora the Explorer, both of y'all. Just keep it pushing. If Glenn is in so much danger like she said he is, every time she keeps stop talking about him going back, Glenn is dead. Girl, he needs my help. If he ain't got help, yeah, he needs your help. Stop worrying about him. You see how Glenn didn't give a F about Tara? Tara's ankle, her bone was coming out of her freaking ankle. And he still was like, yeah, I'm going. So what you want to do? Girl, Lord, I know. Somebody's commenting ferociously down below. She cares. She lost all these people. She's just looking out for him. Why are you so angry? It's because she's annoying. She's a very annoying character. It's not the actress, it's the character. Maggie, the character, is effing annoying. Okay, I feel better. I am ferocious today. I'm so annoyed.
Lead the way. Please?
No, you lead the way. She don't know where she's going. They're both We got 2 new walkers. Maybe she might die when she finds out Glenn is dead. That's probably what's gonna happen. I don't see her story keep going. I like this girl. Now that I'm yelling.
Damn.
I don't even like needles. Because she took the bandage off, his heart rate went crazy. Hot damn. Good job, girl.
Daryl, Sasha, Abraham, copy.
Your son's gone.
You haven't seen it.
Enid, she used to sneak over the walls, spend time out there. I think she went out there after the attack.
What, she's still out there?
Yeah.
And so is Carl.
You know, but she knows how to take care of herself.
Just get to the point.
Carl wanted to try. I stopped him. I told him I'd tell you if he did.
Do you know where he is now?
Yeah, when he's back at the house, I saw him on the porch with Judith.
They're guarding the place now. This is just about keeping an eye out for the others that aren't back, looking for a sign from.
I mean, you're right. I need to know how to protect myself, my mom and brother. So you can teach me how to shoot.
So I can shoot you. He's not telling him about Carl because he wants Carl to die like his dad died.
Just relax.
I saved him.
How is he?
That was the longest kiss I ever seen in my life.
The end of the world.
No, it's not.
Yeah, being afraid sucks.
I kind of get what she said. I think that was like her coming out. That's what it feels like. But we already knew, girl. Just saying, FYI.
We're still too close.
We just have to get through a few and then we're gone.
A few?
No, we can't.
I'll go.
No.
No! It's over!
I burned his last picture of me because I said I wasn't going to need it anymore because I was never going to be away from him again. I'm pregnant.
She's pregnant?
And if I would have gone, if I was with him, maybe I could have helped him. I don't know if he's alive. He would have shown me by now. That's what Michonne said. I just want to see his face.
I'm sorry, Maggie. Now I feel bad that I'm slapping my hands and clapping and screaming because she's gonna start making me cry. Did she say she's pregnant? I understand. I want to make it very clear. I understand her wanting to see Glenn. I get it. And I cannot even imagine going through what she's going through. I just thought it was annoying. I'm backtracking. I thought it was annoying how many times she was trying to stop him. But maybe now that I'm thinking about it, maybe she was trying to stop him, but also stop herself from going out there. Because now she's not going to go. Because she understands. So maybe all those times, no, don't go. She's trying to stop him, but trying to stop herself. That's what I'm going to take from it. So if you were irritated about me and you're about to comment something down below, I want you to delete the comment. Because now I see her side. How about that? I have to go through it, y'all. You don't have to go through it.
I don't get to know what will happen. I don't get to know why it happened, what I did right or wrong. I have to live with that. You do too.
I feel so bad.
Sam. I made you some cookies.
Here, Piggy.
Could you bring them up here, please?
Can you come? Oh, because he's scared. Those cookies are dreadful. Sam, just stay right there.
Why don't you want to come downstairs? Just want to go down there. Didn't change up here.
That's sad.
Well, I'm more than halfway up. You can come here and you won't be downstairs. It's okay then.
He don't even need to go downstairs. He got his closet. He got a bathroom up there. He got a TV, I think. It doesn't even work. It doesn't matter.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
Hey, you're missing a main point. Okay.
Girl said she got one of them.
Oh.
She couldn't find the body. It must have been under there.
It took a long time to turn him.
I want to live. I want this place to stay standing.
I feel so sad.
You need to lead them.
What they need is you.
Rick is like used to bloody faces. She had that pantry for like 8 hours.
I want it for this place. Is that really just pie in the sky?
No.
Pie in the sky.
I'll be right back.
God, he's the fastest guy ever.
Aaron works for a boy or a girl. Just saying.
Oh, don't scratch too hard, girl. Oh God, this guy.
What? I thought Carol was up.
She was. I volunteered to take her place.
You did good with the truck. Taking out the driver. You know, if it weren't for you, this wall might not be standing right now. Good or lucky, it doesn't really matter. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I thought he was gonna jump.
Those bodies by the graveyard. The reason I wanted to wait was Glenn. We don't know if he's still out there. I just wanted to wait.
You said it could go on a while.
I did. And I could.
They could still be alive. We're not moving past that. Right here in this moment, this is it. This is what it is.
This is what life looks like now.
I wasn't saying there wasn't a future. Tell me there's more.
What was that? Wow. Okay, so this is a pretty good episode. Not gonna lie to y'all. I was kind of like, I don't know what was going on with me in this episode. I was angry, I was sad, I was glad. I wasn't even glad. That was one of the emotions that was not there presently in this particular episode. This episode, I guess we haven't had really the closure of Glenn. We're kind of getting close to that. I thought that Maggie was gonna go outside and go on this voyage to go find Glenn, and this whole thing was gonna happen, and then, you know, Aaron was gonna go with her, and then she kept doing that whole thing, like, don't come with me. And it reminded me so much of like the Sasha and the, what's the other guy's name? What was his name? Bob. Their voyage, and I was just not in the mood for every 2 seconds of Maggie going back and forth. But by the ending of that whole little cute little storyline, it all was making more sense to me once you take a step back and realize exactly what's going on and not just getting so angry like I was and screaming at my modem or whatever this is, monitor. Then you'll understand more, right? So I get it now. I get it. I understand it. I'm with it. I feel bad. I was crying kind of a little bit. I really do like Aaron's just like a really nice guy and he loves to talk. So that's good. He would be a really good therapist in today's world, and maybe he was a therapist before this situation where he is now, because he just talks, honey. Talks. Which is good. We need one of those, right? And he makes sense when he does talk. So I overall still like Maggie. Like is such a strong word. I don't mind the character, and she can keep on keeping on. I think she said she was pregnant. With that adding on top of how much she loved Glenn, which the show has established, it just makes sense. This is what was going to happen, right? And I also think that I was super angry because Glenn is dead and how he died, and how I'm so against that whole situation on how he died. I knew he was going to die. I hate how he died. And then we just like moved right along. Like, I don't know. Glenn has been a character since season 1. Unlike other characters that we've had that are main characters, like when Bob died, it was like Bob and Tyrese had like really long death scenes, and I'm sure that there's other people who died that I just really don't remember their death scenes so much. Even Laurie's death scene was like, it didn't drag out. Bob had a couple of episodes, like, he died. I might be lying to y'all, actually. I feel for some reason that Bob's, because he like got held, he got captive, they cut his leg off, they ate him, he was already bitten, so his death dragged. His death was the longest death ever, because he was bitten. So it took him like almost 2 days to finally die. And Tyrese, he died right away, and then they stabbed him in the head and buried him. So I think that was pretty much an episode. All the other deaths in there that were pretty impactful, I don't know. I just feel like Glenn is like was such a like loved character. So for him to fall off and die, and then we had the Morgan episode that kind of like washed away that whole thing, or what happened with Glenn. Not washed away, but we don't feel the same impact if it was this episode with right after that episode. I don't know. I'm just kind of upset about that. Let's move right along. Dina, is that her name? Or Dana? Whatever her name is. Miss D Botox. And I don't know why I call her Botox, because clearly she doesn't use it. But I like that character, the progression, what she's going through. Completely understandable. She lost her husband. The town that she loves so much got invaded. There's dead bodies all over the place. Her son is a piece of shit. So I understand the character. I have no gripe. I have no quarrel with that character. Her son Spencer is garbage. I hope he dies. He's tragic. I actually don't even like anybody, in pretty much almost everybody in Alexandria, but it kind of shows you up front how humans are. And instead of people watching this show and just like loving it, I wish that people would like break it down more and like study it and really resemble like their own traits into these characters. Because these characters were written because they're so similar to what humans actually are, which are self-entitled, self-loathing, only care about themselves, and it's tragic. We are literally the beginning and the end of almost everything. Like, and I don't mean to sound morbid, I just really don't have hope for humanity. Like, I feel like the more of the generations that go by is the worse they are. I feel like you can tell, like, just in today's society, currently where we are, look around you. Look around you. Think about your neighbors, think about coworkers, think about family member, just think about other people. Do you think that it's any different from what you saw with those people that didn't care about the rest of the town? They were like, oh yeah, we want these pasta sauce to not use with pasta because we're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. It doesn't make any sense. Why do I care? People just don't care about other people, and that is, I wish people would take, like, I don't want to be like that. Like, that's fucking horrible. But people don't take it. They just kind of watch the show and be like, oh, I liked it. Ooh, give it an A. But take the message. Out of every story, there's a message. At least I think about it like that. I enjoy the story for what it is. I enjoy the show for what it is. But I seriously think that we would be dead much quicker than what this show actually is giving you. This season, how many? 14 seasons, 11, 12, 13, one of them numbers. We would have been dead. The world would have been over in like season 2. Season 3 if you want to push it. Because I'll say United States. I don't know how it is in other countries. I'll say United States. And listen, I'll say United States because a lot of us are entitled. I'm not saying all, but a lot of Americans are entitled, okay? And they don't really think about how the rest of the world is living and how everything is operating and what other people are going through. It's just what we are. It's just what United States has been founded on. And it is what it is. I love my country, but I'm just telling you how it is in America. It started with the Native Americans, but I'm not gonna get into it. It's taking over their land and trying to conquer the world. But anyways, let me move right along. Let me not get into nitty gritty of something called history and how horrible we are. But so stick with the show. I'm in a mood today. I am spicy and nothing nicey. So what else was going on in this particular episode? I really liked Rick's storyline. Was Carl really on the porch or did Carl peace out? And if Carl peaced out, then if Carl is in the next episode not in Alexandria, and Rick didn't even double check to the 1, to the 2, to the 2, to the 3 because he knows his son, and he went over there to make out with blonde lady, who I really do like that character, I'll be pissed. I'm letting you guys know right now, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be cursing. Because why wouldn't you double check to make sure that after you got off of that thing because you let that boy, that creepy crawler boy, well, did both of them stay up there? Well, obviously not, because now Spencer's up there. So once you came down off of your high porch, your high chariot, you should have gone and checked on your son. So I'm just saying, hopefully he did that off camera and that Carl is still there. But Carl is really another one who's pretty about himself. Oh, that's a wishy-washy statement. Like, he is, but not really. And I don't see Carl leaving Judith, and that would be such a shocker if he did really leave Judith. But I hope that he's still there. I'm actually thinking that he is. They should have shown that. How about that? What else do I want to talk about? We don't know where the rest of it. Where was Carol? Was Carol in the beginning of the episode? Carol and Queen Abigail. I don't know. They just were like, we're not really into this episode this week. We'll come back next week. So there's that. What else do I want to talk about? I think I just said that. I don't know what else I want to say besides I'm sad. I'm sad that Glenn is gone. I'm sad that I have to relive it again. But it is what it is. Hopefully in the next episode we'll have our crew. But I think they're going to drag it out. Having more? Oh, we just kind of started this season. Like, this season literally just started. So anyways, guys, I'm sad, but it is what it is. So please comment down below what you thought about this episode. Let me know how things are. What episode are you guys looking forward to in this season? You can comment that down below. That's not a spoiler. I'm kind of curious to see, like, and I know by the next time I record, I'm gonna forget, but it's just kind of cool to see, like, what people's perspectives of the season thus far, and what episode you well, maybe it's up to you. If you want to tell me what episode you're looking forward to, and you don't give me nothing, you don't have to give me no reasons why, you can. If you don't, because you feel like it could be spoilerish, let me just go into it blind, which is kind of where I'm leaning to, then do that. There was something else I wanted to say, which I can't remember what it was, but I'm sure once I end this recording, I'm gonna then remember, but it is what it is. Fuck, what was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was gonna say, but anyways, guys, until next time, I'm off this.